was a sin or an abomination to God. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what side of the world you're in. I'm HalfLifeSistah, and this is my hubby Wolf King.
What's up, everybody?
Welcome to my channel and to another episode of Sister and Wolf Reaction.
Priest!
Yeah!
Judas Priest.
That's a really cool, kick-ass background, baby.
Thank you.
Okay, good job.
It's flaming. Okay, sorry for the bad joke, but where do I even begin? Context, react, commentary. This is what we do on our channel. So one fact that I've shared with you before is in '98, Rob Halford came out as gay.
Yes.
All right. This was pretty unheard of in metal. You don't see too many openly gay men. Recently, we found out that guy from Gorgoroth turns out to be gay. Even more rare in black metal, I guess I would say. So we're going to do some commentary at the end of this video about homosexuality because we like to take an opportunity when we're doing situations like this for some new topic to talk about it and have a nice dialogue. Time code is in the description for when the reaction starts. You can go ahead and just skip to it and have a nice day. Everybody else, welcome.
Yes, welcome, and thank you guys for joining us.
And I am excited for this one.
I am too, since you are.
Yeah.
Pow, 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 since it starts.
You've been hearing a lot of newer metal lately. Don't expect like down-tuned guitars or anything like that, or more thuddy. This is gonna be like buzzsaws going through your ear canal, okay? Here we go.
Okay.
Hit that button. Those drums, man.
Oh! Yeah! Oh, this is good stuff.
Energy, right? Eddie would be proud.
Oh, wow! Yeah! Oh.
Care for another solo?
This is too much. I love this. Woo!
Ay, 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 ay.
Wow.
Gazooks.
Oh my God.
What is that like to hear for the first time?
Give me a second.
Oh. Mm. Now you understand why he's on fire?
How was that the same band? Wait, that's the same band?
Yeah, those songs are 10 years apart.
This is more current.
No, this is from 1990.
Okay, so the one we just heard is from 1990.
Yeah. The first one, Breaking the Law, that's from 1980. What a difference 10 years make, right?
What the hell, guys?
Yeah.
Thank you, Andrew. I want to hear that song again. I really do. I mean, oh my God, that song is beautiful.
It doesn't get old.
Oh my God.
And you see what I mean with the buzzsaws, right?
Yes.
It's just
it totally sounded like that.
either with the guitars or the vocals, both of them are buzzsaws.
I don't think I've ever heard
going
anything
through
like
your
that
ear
before.
canal.
Wow, what an awesome, energetic, beautiful, badass song.
I'm trying to think if you have heard anything like that before. I mean,
I don't think so.
So you hear power metal guys singing in their high registers. I do feel
He kind of felt like pop metal. Okay.
I don't agree. I feel like Rob has a different kind of scream that is a bit more classic high-pitched metal. And normally I don't like it, if I'm being honest. With Rob, I do. There's a very fine line. And again, I didn't like it until I heard Painkiller. Painkiller is the reason why I've tried to open myself up to other high-pitched metal vocals. Because you know how I feel about high-pitched metal vocalists.
Yeah,
I'm not a huge fan of them. Painkiller was the first one that made me have to admit to myself that apparently a song with that kind of vocals can be cool. And if I admit it to one song, I have to admit it on other songs as well. I have to be open to the idea now, because now, and that's the thing about picking some sort of definitive truth or something like that. The moment something comes up that might challenge your idea of what might be true or not, now you have to evolve. You have to evolve your ideas and your thoughts. And that's why when I heard Painkiller, I went back and listened to old Priest to find out what it was that I didn't connect with. And then I came to realize that their sound was varied from album to album. And a lot of the albums just I didn't feel were good. And it had nothing to do with necessarily his vocals. I just didn't like the songwriting. I didn't like the musicianship. It didn't connect with me.
Right.
But once I realized that vocal is not a deal breaker, now I have to evolve as my tastes have to evolve. I have to evolve as a human being. Yeah. Topic of today, thanks to Rob Halford, is homosexuality. Yeah. In an effort to try to make the world a slightly better place for as many people as possible, I'm going to once again do some commentary on it. Mm-hmm. And for those who don't know, Sister here is bisexual. Doesn't mean anything. It just means that we're married. Yes. We're in a monogamous relationship. Yes. But she also finds women attractive.
Very much so.
Deal with it, right? This has been, you can speak for yourself, but this has been a feeling that you've had
all my life.
Pretty much your entire life.
Yes. Even before I knew that it was kind of taboo at the time, and for some people still very taboo. No one can make you gay.
Yeah, that's one thing that I just want everyone to be on the same page on. You're born gay. You don't become gay. You're born gay. And if I can articulate this in a way that straight people can understand, if you're someone who doesn't understand homosexuality, I want you to just close your eyes and imagine a woman or a man, depending on your preference, and imagine how you feel inside when you think about their naked bodies and the feeling that it gives you in your stomach, and the way you simply just, your body, your blood starts to go into places that are very special. You start to get a little red. You start to get flush because you're starting to feel excitement.
Right.
And then I want you to think about, have you ever once in your life intentionally made that happen? Doesn't work that way. Attraction and sexuality is just natural, and it happens in here. It happens in your brain. You cannot get sexually attracted or excited to someone unless you are getting mentally
Mentally stimulated.
Okay? The brain controls all of the body and hormonal responses that we have.
It does.
Okay? If I give you a lobotomy, guess what? You're not going to find anything sexy. People, that same feeling that you just had when I was describing that naked person and that attraction, that feeling you get right before you want to have sex with somebody, that's the same exact feeling that gay people get. That's how they know they're gay, because this wasn't a choice. This is just it. Nobody's going around choosing how they get excited sexually to somebody else.
And I don't believe that it has anything to do with your upbringing, your childhood experiences either. I don't. Because some people feel that if you've been sexually molested, that maybe that it'll gear you to, towards the same sex. You're no longer attracted to that sex, or you feel some kind of way about that sex. I personally do not believe that. I don't.
There are mental conditions and traumas that affect all levels of our sexuality. And a straight person who's molested at a young age may end up becoming a completely depraved person, or a completely celibate person,
right,
or a complete broken person who can't be touched. Everyone responds to things in a very different way. To trauma.
True.
But that still has nothing to do with what you do or don't find attractive.
Well, that's true too. Yes.
The sexuality is just there. It's either there or it's not.
Or it's not, right.
Some people are asexual because they actually don't find anything attractive. Those people exist too. Okay?
They matter. Okay.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone has a different, because again, libido and stuff like that, they come from different places, and it's just has nothing to do with God, obviously. Because if you want to even put God into this, then sure, then God made these people. So if he's making people in their own image, guess what?
Yeah, guys, what's popping
God
with
is
that?
okay with gay people, so you should be too.
God made...
Don't bring up the Bible or any of that bullshit, because those are documents written by people. They mean absolutely nothing. They have some good stories in there that you can follow and, do unto others as they do unto you and stuff like that. That's all great stuff. But remember, they're written by people in a time that was much more ignorant than today.
Right.
So don't listen to people from 1,000 years ago about whether or not something is moral or immoral, because it used to be okay to bang little children. It used to be okay to have slaves. It used to be... There's a lot of things from back in the day that we frown upon now. So stop looking to old-ass books for your moral knowledge. I mean, you should be smart enough in this day and age to be able to come up with your own moral code. Let's be real. And the marriage thing, guys, who gives a shit? Okay?
Why would anyone care?
Marriage is a piece of paper that legally binds you so that you can do your taxes and stuff like that. Stop caring if gay people get married. It's a human made-up construct that we've devised that doesn't... We got married, but if we weren't married, we would still love each other the same. We got married because we work as one unit, we live as one unit, and it makes sense from a from a very practical standpoint.
And I
and
want
gay
the title
people,
as wife, like a real wife.
correct, and gay people should be allowed that same benefit.
Of course.
If they are living together, if they're working as one unit, if they want to adopt children, they have a family, they should be allowed, of course they should be allowed to get married.
Because they're humans.
They're humans just like you and me, and they're living their life with a relationship just like you and me. Some monogamous, some not. They're all different and same.
Yeah.
So everything under the rainbow. So that's the main takeaway that I want to at least get through, that please, if you can just empathize for a minute, a gay person is born gay.
Yes.
You just are or you're not. She's bisexual, but she's not. She doesn't have a relationship with a woman right now.
I wish, but I...
You don't have to. If you're bi, you don't have to.
Yeah, you don't
do
have
both. You can, sometimes are on a spectrum where they prefer men or more women as far as particularly like in their actual relationship. But that doesn't mean anything. There's no right or wrong way to have just one thing.
But also, I want to say, though, that, when I was a Christian, even though I was a Christian and being bisexual or loving the same sex or your own kind is what it's called in the Bible, was a sin or an abomination to God. It went against me, and it went against who I was, and I tried to suppress my desires. But to me, that didn't make any sense. I'm like, if you made me in the image of you, God, then what's wrong with me? Then I should be okay. So just logically, the Bible is just one big contradiction, and it should not be taken seriously at all.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, I think it's perfectly clear. And again, whether you're religious or not, you still shouldn't be in other people's business, and stop caring if they get married. Stop caring. It does not affect you in any way, shape, or form.
Exactly.
So stop caring. And I don't want to see, back in the day when we had gay conversion therapy, where
oh my God, that's so sad.
you're trying to make someone into something they're not, telling them they're not okay, and then just so you know, even to this day, the suicide rate amongst transsexuals and gay people is very high.
It's an all-time high.
You think that, society is accepting them and stuff. It's not about society always. It's just their families. If you imagine just not being accepted by your family because you've got a bunch of ignorant assholes who don't understand that your kid was just born this way, and you just got to accept him the way he is, or her the way she is. And, they feel like they're broken, and they just... suicide
sad.
just becomes, an easier out than trying to gain acceptance and believe in who you are. So this is for them, and this is for everybody else, to just, at the very least, just don't give a shit. Just please stop giving a shit about gay people. Let just them do what they do. You don't have to care about gay people. You don't have to support gay people, but stop being against them. Stop being, they're not harming anybody. They're not harming anything. Stop caring. Okay? I don't have to convert you into liking gay people, but stop caring about their business. Allow them to get married. Allow them to have families. Allow them to have the lives. Half the time, their families are better than yours, better than the majority of broken homes and families.
Yeah.
They're quite stable. Yeah. Stop being ignorant about it, and at the very least, just stop caring, if nothing else. Stay out of their business. Rant over, as per usual. Thanks for listening.
Yes, my loves. If you enjoyed this reaction video, please give us a thumbs up. Comment below. Do not leave without subscribing, and also do share our videos as well.
And as always,
keep it metal. Metal forever, baby. I love that song. Love you guys. Bye.
Thank you,
Andrew.
Metal Jesus.